little brown and a little gray. But this is a place of that Srila Prabhupada, my spiritual master, wanted all the devotees to live like this. You live on the land, you grow some food, you take care of some cows, you have milk, you have grains, you have everything that you need, and you don't have to go to work in the factories. You don't have to go to work as a clerk. Prabhupada said, he said, right, don't waste your time becoming an occupation of a clerk. he would use that example because so many people end up having to take jobs which are let's say the here and now. This is what the world is doing right now. And I'm here, and this is what I have to do. And you do have to do that, but you can make a choice somewhere along the line to live a more natural life. And that was one of the precepts that Srila Prabhupada put into his incorporation, that the purpose of the Krishna conscious movement, one of them, there's 7 purposes. One of the purposes is to create a simpler lifestyle for the devotees at large, so they bring them together and they can live together and worship Radha and Krishna, who are on the center of everything. And so every day these kirtans and worship goes on as that's the center of the village. Okay, that's the center. And you know this is the center of the village. In any village in India, you'll find a temple, or many temples are central points of the village. And everybody brings their offerings, and everybody brings their love and their feelings and their kirtans and so forth to worship the deity there for prosperity and peace of mind and for good fortune. Prosperity comes from the land if it's properly done. So we're trying to do it naturally. The cows, they're here. They're producing a magnitude of products every day. We were actually trampling across many of the magnitudes over there, and but we're creating a garden here, and the entire garden is nourished by their cow dung and their urine. This stays all winter long, and it breaks down in the springtime, and you put the plants in. There's no tilling, there's nothing to do, just watch it grow, and it needs a little water now and then. But so we're growing here all kinds of produce and familiar produce for the Indian community, also for the Loki and the Kerala and long Indian beans and bindi and everything. Chili, a lot of chilies. Okay, don't forget the chilies. And so, so this is. But the central point of the whole place is self-realization. The whole point of this whole thing is to get free from this material energy. Material energy is prison. It's a prison house, and it makes you do things just by the nature of it. We're captive. We have a certain life ahead of us. We have certain karma. We have certain this. We have certain that, and we're prisoners in that little bubble of you call your life. This is a way to break out of that bubble, right? Going to a place which the focus and the center point is self-realization and not sense gratification. Sense gratification will automatically be there if you approach self-realization in the proper way. So you don't have to go after sense gratification separately. It'll be there on the path of your liberation and becoming Krishna conscious. Right? All right? Right. So this is the whole purpose of this place is to put Radha Krishna. This is a temporary temple. We're going to have another temple, which would be, and also I have to mention also that everything in this room, every deity in this room, every picture in this room is donated. All the cows are donated. Okay, the kitchen, practically speaking, is donated. Everything that comes here, we only function, or we only operate on donations. So we don't go, we're just very patient. Whenever Krishna wants, this is when it will happen. So we operate like that. Patience is required. You don't have to get anxiety about anything. Because it's all coming. If your desires are nice, and your desires are pure, then everything natural unfolds from that point. So when you have Radha and Krishna in the center, you can't do anything but the right thing because they're always watching over. Okay. And so on behalf of my spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, we'd like to invite everyone to come here. And everyone should feel, when they come here, that they are coming to a place where everyone feels like family. Because we are all family. We have the same father, and we have the same mother. Sometimes you call her Durga, like Uma, Parvati, and then Krishna. So we all have the same mother and father, regardless of the slight differences in color of our bodies, or the slight differences in culture, and upbringing, and so forth. These divisions are very minor compared to the fact that we are the eternal soul within the body. This eternal soul is actually all that really matters, and it behooves yourself to take responsibility for that eternal soul that you are, and find a path of self-realization. And on the way, we have joyous festivals, and on the way, we have joyous kirtans and prasadam and so forth for everyone. And everyone should feel like brothers and sisters. That's the way it should be. Older brothers and sisters, younger brothers and sisters, children. That's why to enter the spiritual world, you have to actually become as a child. Even Lord Jesus said like that, you have to become like a child. That means innocent, that means pure, innocent. Let's say uncontaminated from the material energy. And that can be done by the process of self-realization, in which we chant. The chanting of the holy names of Krishna is that powerful. It's so powerful that it can bring you back to being a child again. Innocent, beautiful, and happy inside. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.